Hello and welcome back to our community. Today, let's start by asking something simple. When did you last feel like your life was enough? Just enough, as it is. In this world, the world that keeps telling you to grow, grow, grow. Feeling like what you have is enough feels like a crime, doesn't it? You open your feed, and the reminders flood in. Grow your income, grow your followers, grow your impact, grow your skills, grow your hustle, grow, 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 or you're falling behind. We wear growth like a shiny badge of honor. Makes us feel worthy, valuable, relevant. It makes us feel like we belong at the table. But what if this obsession with growth is the very thing holding you back from truly living? What if the real magic isn't in growing, but in moving? Not in adding more, but in stepping forward again and again into your story's next page. Part 1: The Weight of Growth. Let's break this down. Growth, by definition, is expansion. It's about more money, more skills, more accolades, more evidence that you're better than you were before. Growth is linear. It's measurable. You can track it in a spreadsheet, post it on LinkedIn. It makes sense to everyone else. But life is rarely linear. You know this already. One moment you're climbing, the next you're knocked flat. One moment you're winning, the next you're lost. And here's the secret. You are not a company. You are not a stock price. You are not a performance chart to be forever optimized. You are a living, breathing, wonderfully unpredictable story. And stories, the best ones, twist, turn, pause, surprise, spiral, and bloom again in unexpected ways. So why are you measuring your soul like it's a quarterly report? Part 2: The difference between growth and progress. Listen carefully to this difference. Growth is about addition. Progress is about movement. Growth says, add more to who you are. Be more impressive, more productive, more in demand. Progress whispers, keep going even when it's messy. Just keep stepping. Growth asks, how much bigger can you get? Progress asks, where are you headed, and are you still moving? Growth worships the outcome. Progress celebrates the experience. Growth wants to look good. Progress wants to feel alive. And here's what nobody tells you. Sometimes real progress looks like less. It looks like leaving the job that impresses everyone but crushes your soul. It looks like walking away from people who applaud your highlight reel but don't see your truth. It looks like slowing down, scaling back, resting, so your spirit can breathe again. Progress is not always shiny, but it is always real. Part 3: The Trap of Never Enough. This obsession with constant growth is a trap. Because the minute you tie your worth to more, you chain yourself to never enough. If you hit one target, another appears. If you win one prize, you need the next. If you post one success, you chase the next round of applause. But here's the thing, the hunger never ends. Because growth is about the scoreboard, and the scoreboard never stops. Progress, on the other hand, is gentle. It doesn't care about perfect numbers or shiny trophies. Cares about your next step. Just one step after the other. Progress lets you pivot. Progress gives you permission to start over. Progress frees you to fall back. And trust that falling back is still moving forward in the bigger story of you. Part 4: Life is not linear. You're not a line graph. You are a living garden. Think of the trees. They grow, yes, but they also shed leaves. They lose whole branches. They stand bare in winter, resting, storing strength for a season we can't even see yet. Progress is the roots beneath the ground, doing quiet work that no one claps for. It's the invisible inner shifts, the courage to stay, the wisdom to leave, the softness to heal, the curiosity to try again. When you live for growth alone, you shame your seasons of rest. You curse the winters of your life. You panic at every pause. But when you embrace progress, you understand that every pause is a plot line. Every setback is still motion. Every backward step is just part of finding your new way forward. Part 5. How to shift from growth to progress. So, how do you shift? How do you gently untangle your self-worth from the numbers and the milestones, and root it back in your story? Here are 6 soft, powerful shifts. 1. Redefine success. Stop measuring it by your trophies. Measure it by your courage to turn the page. 2. Welcome the setbacks. Honor your mistakes. Celebrate the dead ends. They teach you what the straight line never could. 3. Celebrate movement, not just milestones. When you take the scary step, send the email, set the boundary, breathe that in. Celebrate that. That's progress. 4. Stay present. Growth obsesses about who you'll be tomorrow. Progress loves who you are becoming right now, here. 5. Be curious, not just ambitious. Ask, what's next for me to explore? Not just setting goals. Curiosity opens doors growth can't see. 6. Write your own story. Step away from everyone's shoulds. What does forward look like for you? What does your enough feel like? Sometimes the bravest progress is choosing your own path. So, I invite you to pause, to stop asking, am I growing? And start asking, am I moving? Growth may come, but progress will always carry you home. Place your hand on your heart with me. Breathe deep. Repeat after me. Whisper it if you must. I am a story, not a graph. I do not live for more. I live for next. I am not stuck. I am in motion. I celebrate every single step. I trust the story of my life. And that, my friend, is enough. If this message touched you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's trapped in the race for more. Set them free. And if you're ready to go deeper into this journey, grab your copy of the Happiness Manual on Patreon. The link is in our bio. So, here's to you. May you never forget, you were never meant to just grow. You were meant to move. And in that movement, may you come alive.